Here's some tips on why confidence is tricky in combative sports and different than confidence in other sports. So let's say I can only bench press 200 pounds, but I know I need to bench press 250 just to qualify for state or nationals. I'm not going to be able to put 50 more pounds on the bar. So I just have to go into the competition, districts or sectionals or whatever, and try to bench press 205 and PR. So, same way with running. I'm not going to shave off 24 seconds off of my mile time. It's not going to happen. So, I know I'm going to lose. I know I'm not going to qualify, but I have to PR and dump that success into my off-season training and invest that PR and confidence into my next season, right? In wrestling, I have beaten many people who are probably better than me, and I've lost to wrestlers who are not as good as me either. And that's the interesting thing about combative sports, and that's where confidence sort of gets kind of screwy. And I'm not a big fan of just the blanket phrase, control the controllables. Well, guess what? There's a lot of uncontrollables that I can control in wrestling. It's called tactical wrestling. I can change the way I wrestle and I can beat you. I can wrestle completely different. My brother won the NCAA title because of this. Had never beaten Sean Charles, at least it had been over a year. And I had a win over Sean that year, was ineligible, NCAA sanctioned Oklahoma State wrestling. I was like, Tony, you cannot wrestle this guy the way you have been. You've got to kind of, we call it Greco style. Because my brother was a great Greco wrestler, made the U.S. Open finals and all that. So I was like, you cannot allow this guy to have any distance at all. You will not win. I'm telling you, you will not be an NCAA champion if you wrestle him the same way you have been. So my brother underhooked him and ended up winning the NCAA title. This guy, Paul Donahoe, I think it was. Yeah, he lost to Hayeswinkle like 12-2 in the Big 12 finals. It was, 2007 or something. 12-2. Hayeswinkle made the Greco team and the Olympic team, I think, in Greco and freestyle. NCAA finals, Donahoe beats him. How? Within 10 days, he went from getting beat 12-2 to winning the NCAA title. You're not going to do that in bench press. You're not going to do that in the mile and the track meet. How do you do that? What magic move did he learn? No magic moves. How did he become that much bigger, faster, stronger, more experienced, more athletic, better with positioning, better with hand fighting, better with scrambling, better mental game, better weight cutting, better energy level? Fill in the blanks. He didn't. He tactically manipulated, right? And I think he went 0-0 first period. And this is a tactic too. You need to use this when it's emergency time, right? You're not going to try to go 0-0 against everybody. I remember wrestling a match in Vegas. I went from 18 to 34. It was that screwy time. My brother was at 26 and he was getting ready to leave for Nebraska. John's like, you're going to be 26 next year anyway. John Smith, and he's like, just go 34 here. And I ended up getting beat and didn't win the tournament. I think I got 5th or something. But I had a guy, he was an All-American. He's from Oregon. All-American the year before at 42. So here I am. I'm going from 118, wrestling a 42-pound All-American. And I end up beating him. And John's like, I'm talking 2 minutes before the match. He's like, grabbed me by the arm and said, go 0-0 first period. I was like, what? I had never heard this concept. I was like, oh, no, we're supposed to always score, dominate. He's like, this is a big dude, Nick. He's like, let's go 0-0 first period and, keep, I think you can ride this guy and we'll decide whether or not to go bottom. And the whole concept is you're chunking the match down into 2 periods instead of 3. And I think Paul did that too against Hayeswinkle. And my brother changing the way he wrestled caused him to be an NCAA champion. Now he's the NCAA champion for the rest of his life. So confidence, I don't even have to think that I'm better than you. I need to know that I can bench press 250 pounds. I have to know that. I don't even have to really know that I can beat you. I just got to try this and change that and do this. So confidence in wrestling, it's interesting. People say, you're not completely in control of winning. Well, in a combative sport, you kind of are very, 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 very in control over it. Now, sure, if Hayeswinkle had tech falled Paul 4 times in 3 weekends in a row in a minute or less, then yeah, nothing's going to matter, right? But if I'm in the hunt, or my brother's in the hunt, or I'm in the hunt to beat this big 42-pounder, I can manipulate some of these strategic sort of concepts or angles or change some things around. So think about this. I know that I'm not in 100% control over winning, but I have to act like I am. If I lose, I have to say, I lost because I need to get better, I need to get tougher, I need to change some things, I need to shore up my hip pressure defense and stay off of my hip. And I can point out some of these technical things, but I also can point out some of these other non-technical things too, right? And tactical. Start thinking a little bit more tactically. How can I beat this wrestler? This wrestler's beat me twice this year. What can I do to change this and make sure that I have a better chance of winning next time? Can I wrestle differently? Can I circle to the right instead of left? Can I wrestle with a hand closer to the mat? Can I quit picking bottom? Can I quit standing up with a knee slide or a post-tension stand-up, which is 2 great stand-ups on our online wrestling academy. You should have my online wrestling course. It'll blow your freaking mind. I need a tripod stand-up on this guy. Or, fill in the blanks, right? So confidence in a combative sport is interesting, and controlling the controllables is a good mindset to have. But the whole concept of I'm not in complete control over winning, I think you're in very, very much control and over winning in a combative sport. So, a phrase we use in our academy is, my goal is not to win every match I wrestle the rest of my life, because I know that's probably not going to happen, but I plan on winning this one. I plan on winning this one today, and this is how I'm going to do it. Here we go. Throwing the gloves off. It's time to go out there and get the job done. I do not have to be 100% confident in myself in order to beat you. I can guarantee you that. Nor do you in order to beat me. And if you've used your brain and a little bit of tactics, it's going to help you tremendously. Good luck.